isn't responding either.
Okay, so like I'm gonna like stop for just a second here, cause like there's certain things that like trigger like deep memories deep inside of my mind. Her appearance is not super duper familiar, but her eyes really look like she's being possessed by Xana from Code Lyoko. A couple of y'all are gonna get that and you're like, you know what, you're right, it does kind of look like that. That's just what I'm saying right now. That being said, it doesn't look like she got those Xana eyes, so she's the bad guy. Ooh, spooky, happy Halloween! Good day, good people. It's another fine day in the year of the Radiance, Tooling Day, Bravo Day, Anomaly, and Omakar's Turnip Boy. And I think y'all all know who I'm dressed up as today. Tell 'em, Blue! That's right, Alice from Your Turn to Die. And that means the United States Aviator is here to bring you guys more rain code. Yeah. So, we got we got our last two sub-stories, I believe. If this one, I've been told this one's rather short, so we should just do this one this episode. That being said, this is probably not going to be our last Raincoat episode. There is one more thing that I said I was going to do, and I have done it just in the nick of time, and we'll probably be able to do it, I want to say next week, but I'm not entirely sure, because I will be out of town, so I'm not sure if I'm going to have time to record it. I went through, and I got the last of every single one of those. Let me tell you, some of these, there were a couple that I'm like, I can't believe I missed that one. There was like, one that was on a bookshelf for Vivia, and there was like one that was, one of them though, I was like, I'm not entirely surprised I didn't see. There was one for Halar, no, not Halar, one for Fubuki, I think. That is, yeah, the Lunar Wink or something. Inside of the cafeteria, or the cafe in the hotel, there's like a sun. And in the eye of that sun, there's one of those things. And it's up at like a higher vantage point, so you don't like natively see it. But there's a couple in here that were like pretty well hidden. And some that were only available during certain parts of the chapter. Like, there was another one for Fubuki. All of the ones that I didn't get for Fubuki, they weren't like super duper easy. The lion statue one I probably should have seen, but that one was also outside, and I realized that like the ones that are outside, they're I think it's harder to notice because of how neon the city is. It has like a whole bunch of like purples and blues everywhere, so when you see like a shining blue light, you're like, it's probably just another part of the city. No, a lot of the times it's one of these. That being said, I got them all. I wasn't missing as many as I thought I was, and it was fairly easy to get all of them. The only one that took a fair chunk of time to get to was Chapter 3 Desahiko. There was one inside of a not a magnifying glass, but not a telescope, a microscope. There we go. That you could only get while you were, and Thunder actually mentioned that, that you could only get while you were dressed as, starts with an M. Not Maria, not Melina. Y'all know, the Peacekeeper lady, the hot one. Anyway, I digress. There was one for Fubuki that took a while to get to. The Desahiko one didn't take that long because I had a save that was right before going through all the outfit swaps. For Fubuki, there was one that was that I had a save that I thought would get me there, but you have to get it before you start exploring with Fubuki, and that's where it got a little bit tricky. That's where it got a little bit tricky. That being said, I do have all of them. Next time, I think we're gonna go through the Gumshoe Gap because we really only viewed one during this entire game. But that's because the story was really good, and I was like, I don't know. I think this might just be a thing we do in the post game. But I think I kind of want to see this after we play the game, which is what we're doing now, because we'll be able to like look back and be like, oh, was that a hint on this, or is it just going to be fun little itsy bits of dialogue? Who knows? That being said, let's stop delaying the inevitable. Vivia, your chapter's out. It is the freshest one. We are actually not super duper late on this one. These ones have all been out for a minute, but this one, Vivia, we're pretty much on time for. It is the near-death detective Vivia visits a building to investigate an unsolved case. However, the elevator leading to the roof stops, leaving him inside, stuck with a woman. Trapped inside the motionless box, Vivia closes in on the truth as he faces life and death. Well, let's do it. I'm excited. These have all been really cool. I have actually liked every single one of these. So, Viv, you got a lot to live up to, even though you are one of my favorite characters in this game. You got a lot to live up to, my guy. Let's see what you got. And it does seem like it's going to be a pretty much solo Vivia experience. The others usually feature like one other character, like Desuyuko's had Yako. Halara's also had Yako. Fubuki's is the only one, I guess, that had more than one person. Or a master detective. Oh.
Is always awaiting me upon my path. Like trees neatly lining the roadside, casting dark shadows at my feet. Even if I manage to overcome them and make progress down that path, when I turn around, the cruel truth is waiting there. The shadows are a procession to my own funeral.
My gosh.
To live means to continuously die.
Oh my gosh.
Every human is nothing but a walking corpse.
Tell him how you really feel, my guy. Goodness gracious.
And so, I too am dying in this moment.
Excellent start to just set the mood, to set the vibe. And here he is, the near-death detective. Also, I really love that splash art because it's literally his spirit form coming out of his body.
It doesn't seem to be moving at all. And the management company isn't responding either.
Okay, so like I'm gonna like stop for just a second here, cause like there's certain things that like trigger like deep memories deep inside of my mind. Her appearance is not super duper familiar, but her eyes really look like she's being possessed by Xana from Code Lyoko. A couple of y'all are gonna get that and you're like, you know what, you're right, it does kind of look like that. That's just what I'm saying right now. That being said, it doesn't look like she got those Xana eyes, so she's the bad guy.
I guess we just have to wait. If you wait long enough, everything will come to an end. Just as there is rain unceasing, a day will come when the sun doesn't rise, and when the oceans dry up too.
Okay, much closer it doesn't quite look like Xana, but like from the small little picture, it looks pretty similar.
One day, you will die, and so will I.
Is that supposed to be a joke? How can you talk about death in this situation?
He always talks about death.
I'm not enjoying this situation enough to make light jokes about it.
I think I'd find things a bit more enjoyable if I wasn't trapped in here with you.
Wow.
I apologize if I've offended you. I wish to avoid all unnecessary fights.
The same goes for me.
I don't know.
Sorry I raised my voice. I'm not used to situations like this.
Most people aren't.
Nor am I. We found something we agree on.
Vivia, you dork.
Aren't you afraid?
No, he embraces death.
Of all this? We're stuck in an elevator, hanging in midair. What if something happens and we fall to our deaths?
I don't think I'm afraid.
What if the elevator is never fixed and we're trapped here forever?
Then it'll be like a coffin. I actually think it would be rather cozy. I could just sleep here until I die.
I don't think she's gonna like that.
What's with you and your death wish?
Right?
It's not like I intended to have one. It's hard to describe. Thinking of death is like breathing to me.
Well, I don't know if that's... Okay, alright,
Do you
Vivia.
find it fun to live like that?
Isn't that what life is all about?
Dying?
There are things that I find fun. For example, I love reading stories. For some reason, I feel more alive when I can invest in a story's protagonist. I also love gazing at the beauty found in nature. Seeing plants sway in the breeze brings joy to my heart.
Oh.
You sure are a strange one.
I was gonna say, I'm learning a whole lot about Vivia today.
Am I? What about you? What makes you happy?
Well, I suppose I like to observe life.
Oh, that's interesting.
Observe life.
Xana.
I used to be a nurse.
We don't know this person's name.
I've seen many lives saved and lost at the hospital. Life should be more precious than diamonds, but some people are treated more poorly than a pebble on the road.
That's a good take. That's a really good take.
Isn't that strange? A life is a life, so why should its value be different depending on the person? So now, whenever I look at people, I watch their lives.
Ooh.
I wonder how valuable each life may be.
You're also kind of strange.
That is a little strange, but I was gonna say they're like two peas in a pod in terms of strangeness.
Am I?
Speaking of which, I didn't catch your name.
There we go.
I'm Vivia. Who are you?
I'm Rio.
Rio. Okay.
Rio. I think we may have met before. Do you remember?
I don't remember. We're about to have a flashback scene. Vivia's book catalog, novels, columns, essays, all sorts of things that you can read. Well, we're going all the way back.
Hey, Vivia. Everyone else is out on a job. How long are you gonna stay there?
Until I die?
I don't know why it just gets me every single time. Oh, wait, what did I click?
You gotta be kidding me.
I have no idea what I clicked.
Do I have to pull the pieces of you out of there once you're a skeleton?
Yes.
If you have free time, why don't you help work on some unsolved cases?
Chief, do I look like I have a lot of free time to you?
Yes, absolutely. You're just reading a book.
You look like you're so bored you could die. Look, just hear me out as a way to kill time. There have been a series of suspicious deaths lately. People jumping to their demise from a certain building. The first one was over 5 years ago, and people have been periodically jumping ever since.
Oh. So he's at that building now. Is there a chance she was going to the top for that reason?
There's been over 10 confirmed
Or maybe to
cases.
stop someone from doing it since she's a nurse?
What's suspicious about that? They came across a building to jump off of when they happened to feel like dying.
Vivia.
That's probably all there is to it.
No, I don't. Vivia.
Could be true for 1 or 2 cases, but over 10 times in the same spot? That's unusual, no matter how you look at it.
Are you suggesting someone is pulling the strings behind the scenes?
We won't know until it's investigated. It'd be an absolute nightmare if someone is getting their kicks killing people and making it look like suicide. For the sake of the town's safety, it's not something we can ignore. That's where we come in.
There's no point in investigating it. All we will find is boring reality.
No matter how boring it is, it's still reality. There's value in finding it.
Okay.
Detectives are such troublesome creatures.
But you are one.
Aren't you one too?
Huh?
Huh?
Don't look at me all surprised.
I'm a detective.
Why'd you come here if you're no detective? Aren't you here to solve mysterious crimes and help those who are lost?
Am I? He's having like an identity crisis in this one. Living conditions, book catalog, the WO examination. Assigns once unsolved mystery they've solved as a test. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's fun. I kind of like that as an idea. This was a once unsolved mystery, but it's been solved.
He asked me why I came to this town. I don't understand it myself. I'm not actively searching for a place to die just yet.
So why did you come here?
I'm not here to be a detective searching for the truth. It's nothing so pure or sincere. The reason I came to this city was due to my impatience with living.
Did you think he could find death here?
What did I seek by coming here? What do I expect from this place?
Yo, it says please wait.
That was a woman in a red raincoat.
Wait.
That reminds me. The chief did mention something.
Did that car just drive right through her?
Where suicides occur. A suspicious woman in a red raincoat has often been spotted.
Oh.
I'm not interested in the truth, but I am interested in her. I should
Hey,
try
yo.
to tag along behind her without being spotted.
And we finally get to control Vivia, alright. There's a lot of peacekeepers around. Okay, so she goes mysteriously that way. Hold on, let me look both ways before crossing the street here so I don't get run over. Alright, excellent. Did she potentially lead us to the building? Is that maybe what happened? Is she a ghost? Because that car basically passed right through her. The peacekeepers did this. The peacekeepers. They're doing anything but keeping the peace. Whoa! You didn't go that way. And they're just blocking the path up there, it looks like. Alright. Perfect. We put on our John Cena disguise. We made it through. She couldn't see us. Alright, here we go. Pardon me, excusez-moi. Might buy a raincoat. Gotta stay trendy. Hey, give me your finest raincoat. Oh, hey, what's up, homie? Oh, you guys are in line. My bad. Y'all can keep doing your thing. Dang, she moves fast. My guy. He just jumped. Okay, we know she went that way. Oh, we can actually see her. Hey, get back here. Baby Naruto run. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Did she vanish? Oh no, she just walked straight. And this is the building, isn't it?
I see. This is the perfect building for Dai.
What is this? What is this episode? I assume we're still gonna use Vivia's forte.
We've met before? Are you sure about that?
I don't think we've met, but
I don't remember you at all. Are you sure it was me you met?
There's no mistake. You have that smell.
Sir?
Smell?
You smell faintly of death.
What do you mean by that? That's rather rude.
Do you live in this building?
Yes. Why?
Oh, interesting.
From what I've heard, there hasn't been anyone living in this building for a long time.
Sounds like someone might be a ghost.
Who said that?
The chief?
Was it the people around here? They probably have a grudge against this place. They say the building blocks the sun, or that it's sinking into the bedrock.
No. The clouds block the sun to stop you guys from turning into vicious zombies.
What about all the people who have fallen to their deaths from this place?
Also, the broken mirror behind there, excellent touch.
Is that nothing but a groundless rumor, too?
Uh-oh.
Of course it is.
Of course it is.
But it isn't. It's fact. Even the newspapers have articles about it. If you live here, then you must have heard about it.
Uh-oh.
Many unsolved cases in the city have been completely left alone. Of course, this has nothing to do with me. I have no interest or desire to know the truth.
He just wants to know about us, or
However,
rather her.
I am somewhat interested in you.
Vivi, you're gonna give the wrong vibe.
Are you hitting on me?
No.
I suppose you could take it that way.
Okay, never mind. All right, Vivia, hold on. Wait, hold on. Is this what the kids call unspeakable riz?
I see. To be honest, I'm interested in you too.
Fascinating.
Although it's more that your life force makes me curious.
Your life force.
It's... how do I put this? Faint.
Faint. Oh, I mean that's because of this portrait.
Thinner than paper. Almost as though I can see death waiting on the other side.
I could say the same about you.
Huh. Kindred spirits.
Sheesh. This is a hassle. I guess I'll get to the point. You killed them, didn't you?
I did it?
You
Question
lured
mark?
people from the city here and pushed them off the building, making it appear like suicide. Why did you kill them? There's no benefit in it for you. For fun? You wanted to see them die? Or did you develop a special interest in the value of people's lives? If so, that makes you a serial killer.
Me? A killer? Well then,
You got the
I
eyes.
guess that means you're trapped inside an elevator with a killer.
Ooh.
Strangely, I found myself in situations like this often. Whether I want it or not, death finds its way to me.
Crazy, Vivia.
You're not afraid?
Afraid? No, it's more like
Intrigued, excited.
observing from a great distance as dark clouds slowly spread out over the ocean.
I don't quite get it, but it doesn't sound joyful to me. Though, you were like this from the very beginning. Truth be told, I can tell when someone has a death wish. I sense their desire to go to the other side. Yes, you remind me of them.
The other side.
You mean the other side of the top of the building? You mean the bottom of the building?
Did all those you lured here feel the same way?
Lord? You're mistaken. I didn't do anything myself. I was just here.
Fascinating.
People like you happen to show up here. Then they depart to the other side on their own.
You really want to insist that you weren't involved? That all those who died came here of their own accord?
That's right. Aren't you the same way?
Me? Perhaps.
Another flashback, huh? But also this elevator's stuck, so what are we gonna do? The Peacekeepers, means of communication. Oh, everything's tapped and monitored by Amaterasu. That's crazy, huh? But makes sense.
I want to die someday.
Oh, did the chief, like, bring everybody up here the first time they came?
And perhaps this is a fitting place for it.
The view here is nice, don't you think? That's certainly an added benefit. The journey here wasn't easy. Things are just getting started.
Oh boy.
Vivia, let's save Kanai Ward. Together.
He did bring everybody up here.
That's not why I came to this city.
Right. I'm counting on you then. Wait, what did you say?
Vivi was like, nah. Didn't I joke about saying, what if you just said, no, let's not save this city?
Did I mishear you?
I don't care what happens to Kanai Ward. And I have no intention to obey orders from the WDO either.
Oh my gosh.
I just want some peace and quiet. A calming place where time will gently pass by.
What are you talking about? You're not gonna find that here.
Right?
The only place you can find perfect peace is heaven. And the only ones who can reach it are the dead. Wait, don't tell me you...
Just leave me alone.
I can't do that. We need your help. Hey, Vivia!
He really did just walk away. How'd he make it here? I would kind of like to know. Part of me wants like a second DLC with like a little bonus chapter of how everyone made it here. Like Halara probably very easily.
I've always
Fubuki
been
though,
able
I
to
guess
see
we're
the
running time.
dead, and what they tell me is always true.
Just how everyone outsmarted the Peacekeepers' plans to thwart any detectives coming.
The truth has been exhausting for me, for as long as I can remember. Even when I cover my eyes and ears, their voices continue to whisper it to me. Please, be quiet. No matter how much I beg for it, the calm will never come.
This is wild.
Where's the perfect peace? It's found in death.
Ah, there's the look. Everyone who steps into this elevator has the same look in their eyes. They want to escape reality as soon as possible. They don't care where they end up, as long as they can get away. This elevator will take you to your desired exit, the path to the other side.
And it's your job to see them off? You've seen so many on their way from here. It's like you are the guide to the afterlife.
Right.
So what if I am? Aren't you similar?
Perhaps. That may be true.
Oh, it's working.
Life is like this elevator. Once it moves, it will not stop.
I'm not sure about that. I don't know if that's completely true.
I can hear them.
Hey, Vivia! Where are you? Hey, Vivia! Where are you?
That voice.
That's Chief.
Do you recognize it?
No.
If you
No?
have any attachments in this world, I suggest you don't depart.
Attachments. If that's the case, why did you go to the other side?
Huh?
Oh?
The first of those who died was a woman wearing a red raincoat.
Yeah, we literally saw a car pass through you.
Her name was Rio. It was written in a newspaper article. Why do you still ride this elevator, even after death?
Oh?
Isn't it because you're still attached to this world?
Fascinating. Do you not even realize it? Oh, look at that.
Who are you? You don't seem like an ordinary human.
I guess I'm a detective.
I'm a regular detective. I just happen to have one foot on the other side.
I see. Still, you surprised me.
Oh, she a super ghost.
You knew I was already dead.
Oh yeah, I mean I kind of figured too. A car literally passed by you in the beginning, or passed through you in the beginning.
I told you in the beginning, and you smelled of death.
You did.
You're responsible for stopping this elevator. Using some spiritual power, or whatever.
Or whatever.
You haven't been guiding the suicidal to the roof of this building. You've been stopping the elevator in an attempt to make them reconsider.
Oh, well, that's a very interesting twist. Oh man.
You sure are a mean one. You knew all along.
Did you try to save them?
Yes. As I'm sure you know, I haven't been able to stop a single one. More than 10. And I've watched all of them go. That's why I think it's my fault. Because I chose this place for my own death, it's become rather famous for suicides.
And that's why,
I was just tired of living. I wanted to go somewhere far away from this place.
But you regret it.
Yes. That's why I always stop the elevator whenever someone comes here, so I can speak to them. But I've never been able to convince them otherwise. All I've done is provide some time to think things over. Everyone who comes here has claimed none would be saddened by their deaths. I've never been able to get them to recant those words.
That should be expected. After all, it is the truth. Everyone must overcome the death of others to keep on living. No one can remain in place and look back every time.
This is a heavy chapter.
Is that so? We're almost to the roof. From here on, I can do nothing to stop this. Please listen. Even if you get to the roof, don't step out onto the floor.
Why not?
Why?
Because they will try to take you.
They?
As long as you don't listen to them, you'll be able to shake it off. That's because you're here to investigate what happened, not for your own death.
Well, fascinating.
I don't know about that. The moment I got on the elevator, I think I made up my mind.
No! You must be determined to survive. Otherwise they will take you.
Life and death. I fail to see the border between the two anymore. They both overlap. I can no longer tell which one is the real me.
Then please, think of the people you will leave behind. You must have some in your life. Are you really going to depart without saying farewell to them? There must be someone you'll regret not saying goodbye to.
If I had someone like that, I wouldn't be here.
Vivia.
I have no one.
We need your help.
But what about Chief? He needs you. And what about all those books you won't finish reading?
Isn't it cool to have a detective agency in a submarine?
This chapter, this DLC sub-story hits a whole lot differently knowing Vivia's feelings towards the Chief in chapter, 4? And how much he respects him and appreciates him for everything that he's done.
If you ever have trouble here in Kanai Ward, just come on by. The other detectives and I will always have your back. In exchange, you better watch out for us, too.
What a pain.
If you ever need something, let me know.
I want peace and quiet.
Huh?
Oh, you did
I
say
want
that.
to be left alone.
There's no way I can do that. We're pals, aren't we?
Pals.
Vivia, you've barely eaten a thing since you came here. You're looking kind of emaciated.
I'm eating well enough.
I'm eating book.
That's not for eating, that's for reading.
Same thing.
How could they be the same thing? Do you hate the food in this town or something? The hotel restaurants offer lots of different choices. I'm sure you'll find something you can eat. All right, today's my treat. Let's go get dinner at a restaurant.
Why bother with all that trouble? I wish you'd leave me alone.
I can't do that. I may not look it, but I can be pretty persistent.
I believe you, Chief.
You told me one thing, so now I have to do the opposite. That's just how I am.
That's how you was, too.
That's what made me the detective I am today.
Man, we're getting all this Chief in Vivia time. He wouldn't give him his peace and quiet.
Don't wish for death. At this rate, you'll be taken away. They're growing stronger. Each new one makes them more formidable. They will even take hold of the living.
Oh my gosh.
We've arrived. They're coming.
Who are they? I mean, the ones who have lost. Oh, that's terrifying. Oh, yeah, okay, it's more terrifying.
So death awaits me here.
Don't go any further! Huh? They aren't moving. It's almost as though they haven't noticed you.
Because that's Ghost Him, I guess.
I thought so. They're only able to take away the living.
Have you been in ghost form this whole time?
Then you're also...
I'm the same as you all. I'm a ghost.
He's been in ghost form the whole time?
No way.
However, in my case, my body still lingers in this world.
What does that mean? Who are you?
Man, Vivia's known the whole... He's been geeking this whole time!
I've already told you. I'm an ordinary detective. I just happen to have one foot on the other side. I decided to come here in my ghost form to try talking to you. And thanks to that, I can't be dragged out of here.
Really? I don't quite understand. But you sure are a mysterious person.
Well, then what are we gonna do about that?
Walking away on my own, but I refuse to let someone take me away from here. That is not the peace I desire.
So you've reconsidered?
There is no need for you to be imprisoned here. I think your atonement has been fulfilled. Isn't it about time you sever your attachments here?
No. I want to remain behind. I need to ensure they don't take anyone else who comes here.
Fascinating.
Not everyone is as strong as you are.
I'm not strong at all. I've just grown used to death. Also, will the elevator move again? Or is it stuck on the roof?
Yeah, until someone pushes the button.
Vivia! Are you there?
That's Chief Yakou.
He pried the elevator door open, my guy.
He's not here? Damn it. I'm at the wrong place. I thought he'd come here to investigate.
Wait, y'all gotta save Yakou then.
He took the stairs all the way to the roof to chase
Oh.
after the elevator.
Oh,
He must have been worried about you.
man. Gosh, Chief. That's my guy.
I've watched over 10 people depart, but he's the first one I've seen come looking for the dead.
That's my guy.
You have a place you can return to. Perhaps that's the difference between us.
Honestly, I don't care for all the noise. I'm rather envious of your world.
Lamau.
However, if you have a place to return home to, you should.
Home, huh? I find myself hesitating. I don't know which path I should take.
To think that all of this happened before Yuma got there
Isn't it obvious?
is kind of mind-blowing.
Hey, Vivia! Where did you go?
Please, go back to him. I'm sure he's waiting for you to return.
This is a really, like, fascinating story. I didn't even have, like, a whole lot of commentary because I'm, like, engrossed with this story. It's got some heavy subjects, some heavy topics, but... man. And I just, like, in my brain, I keep going back to... just how that much
Vivia!
just affected
I was
Vivia.
looking all over for you.
During how much he liked it. Just chapter 4, and if you're watching this, you've already watched or played the rest of the game,
You had
I'm
such
sure.
a solemn look on your face when you left, so I had a hunch.
So that chapter 4 with the chief, huh?
What happened?
I got a bit lost.
Getting lost at your age? Then again, you didn't come to this city that long ago, so I guess that makes sense.
Man.
Anyway, I'm glad you're okay. Let's go back to my awesome agency office.
My awesome agency office, man. I love the chief, and so does Vivia. wild.
Death is always awaiting me upon my path,
But
like trees neatly lining the roadside, casting dark shadows at my feet. Even if I manage to overcome them and make it to the end of that path, when I turn around, the cruel truth is waiting there. The shadows are a procession to my own funeral. To live means to continuously die. Every human is nothing but a walking corpse.
But
And so, I too am dying in this moment. However,
yeah, there we go. I was waiting for that but, because it's got to be
as long
something
as
different at the
I
end.
continue to travel this path, I may enjoy some peaceful scenery.
And there's
Beyond
the
the
chief.
truth. Perhaps the peace I desire can be found there.
Beyond the truth. So this chapter had a lot of really like neat tie-ins. Got a lot of neat tie-ins to the chapter 4. And I think that's what makes this chapter strong. This one wasn't my favorite, but I think it was strong writing. The other ones were fun in a different way. They were fun in a fun way. This one was like fun in a wow. This makes chapter 4 hurt more. That's what it is for me. We'll do the chief as well, since this one didn't take super duper long. I'll be right back though. I gotta go change out my laundry. Alright, chief, let's end off our sub stories. It's your time. I didn't even get to read what he said. I didn't read the little thing. But I heard this one isn't too long. And I guess I don't expect it to be. Because it'll be just the chief. It says a familiar voice cries out to him or something of that nature. So let's see what's going down. Oh no, oh this is like... Oh, this is post... the events. This is not... This is after the story. Oh. Oh. We're a homunculi. I guess if we were being the chief no matter what, we would have been a homunculi. This is post-death.
Darling. Darling.
Yeah, we're a zombie. Oh, this is gonna be an interesting chapter, huh? Can I go back? No, nope. Oh, well, this is interesting. Oh man, this one's just gonna hit hard too. The other one was like a heavy emotional one. This one's just gonna be, oh man.
Yes, I'm Yuma. Chief, you understand me?
Oh man, from the, oh, we even get like new pictures. Ugh. He's remembering. Oh, because he's getting hurt by the bright light, I guess? Because sunlight's their weakness? Chief, you can understand me? Yeah, because there's sunlight dripping through, I see it.
Oh, don't worry. I'm the ultimate master detective. I won't cause any trouble for you.
Does he just continue to walk through it? Is he gonna survive all of this sunlight? I guess they're immortal. So, yeah, sure, I suppose so. More sunlight there. What if we walk back towards this other sunlight? Okay, okay, that makes sense. I'm sorry, Chief. I'm sorry. We'll go, Chief. That's my bad. That's on me, Chief. My bad.
That depends on the payment.
Oh, you did steal his chair. He's having the flashbacks, man. I wasn't expecting this to be the chief chapter. I thought it would just be like a really quick, like, oh man, this is the chief. He is the chief. Oh no, chief, no, what's it, chief? Oh my gosh, chief. You gotta watch your step, my guy. What an efficient way to get down the stairs.
Darling.
Darling. Would she be a homunculus? She was a researcher. I suppose she would be.
Darling.
Okay, fine. You know, don't call me darling. Or I guess do whatever you want. Okay. Can I avoid the sunlight? Negative.
Chief, please stay with us.
Oh yeah, I guess he was still technically alive. Oh man. This is almost like torture, man. Is that everybody? No, not Vivia. There's another flash of sunlight right there.
I got a bit lost.
And look at, oh man, and they put this one, and they took the one from here. They took the one from here. And that's why it's really, that's why that chapter like hits me hard, because I know what it did for Vivia. Because I feel like if he didn't have that, we wouldn't have had all of the stuff that we had in chapter 4 that made it so heart-wrenching. But like, man, that's why I think that chapter's like, I think it might be the least fun. It is definitely the least fun of the sub-stories, but it's the one that like makes the actual story hit the hardest. It hits in like in relation to the story. That one makes it hit a whole lot harder. Oh man, I didn't expect this to be a feels episode, man. I thought we were just gonna have fun times with I thought the chief one was gonna be fun at least. He was gonna do his quips, he's got a quick wit. Who is this? I wonder if there's gonna be like Shinigami during his like his death. With the kiss, even I like that guy.
We haven't grown up at all.
No, it's his, oh man, it's his girl. Oh. His darling. And that's probably the last one there. And this is this the lab? Maybe she died in this lab? There's more sunlight here. Is that really her? Or is it just her ghost?
I've been waiting for you, my darling.
Okay. What a game this was, man. Thank you, my detective. We're playing this whole thing as Homunculus Chief? Alright, well, saddle up, you guys. Part of me thought that was gonna be it, but I guess we get a little bit more. I mean, he can't really do much, or communicate. Okay, no, we do get some stuff. Okay, this is what I was more so expecting. But the start of that,
I'm sorry, but I quit.
Oh, wait. I promise I'll figure out some way to pay you by tomorrow. Please wait just another 2 days. No, a week. Wait for another week, please.
I'll promise I'll find a way to pay you by tomorrow. Wait another 2 days, a week, wait for another week.
It's not about the money. Take a look at this town. Everything's changed. Nobody wants detectives here.
This is before. Yeah, this was 5 years ago. Oh. Yeah, this was like long before the not long before, because the shenanigans went down 3 years ago. This was 5 years ago. This was legit it.
That's not true. The place has grown so big, it's just harder to see those in trouble. There are many people in need of our help.
Where are they then? We haven't had a single customer for a month. If there's any trouble, just ask Amaterasu. They do everything, right? Why bother hiring a detective?
But this is our town. If we don't protect it, who will?
Our town? How long will you keep dreaming? This place belongs to Amaterasu now.
But we promise we protect this town together.
Chief Origins, okay. Alright, hold on. I'm into it again.
But protected from what? Let the peacekeepers handle it.
I gotta get the vibes back up because this episode has been kind of just heavy. It's been real
I hear that
heavy.
Amaterasu pays them pretty well. I'm hoping they'll interview me there soon. Yako, I feel bad saying this, but you should quit being a detective and find a proper job.
Menace.
What, you think this gig isn't proper?
Yeah, that's right. In fact, I think you're out of your mind. Listen, you leave me alone from here on out. I don't want you dragging me down when I try to join the Peacekeepers.
Wow. I wonder if this man's we have ever heard his voice in the game.
Hey!
As a peacekeeper.
I'm all alone now.
Uh-oh.
Hey there, Chief.
Uh-oh.
When are you gonna pay your rent?
Sorry, I'm gathering the money for that right now.
You said that last week!
Oof, it's only been a week.
If you can't get me the money by today, I'll sell this place off to Amaterasu like I first planned. They'll pay a lot better than renting it out to you.
I understand. I'll do something about it today. Actually, could you wait until the end of the month?
Aw, Chief.
Not a chance!
What is he gonna do now? Yako's lifestyle, a complete night owl. He typically sleeps in until noon, even when there's work to be done. Gosh darn it, Yako. The home of his future detective agency. We get the origin of how we got a submarine?
Jeez.
Are you with the Nocturnal Detective Agency?
Yes, how did you know?
Yes?
I'm looking for this person. I'll put a down payment of 100,000. If you find the target and bring it to me, it'll be 1 million. How about it?
$1 million? I'll do it. Please give me this job.
The woman currently works at a lab for Amaterasu Corporation.
Oh, this is interesting.
Amaterasu again. That's annoying.
Is there a problem? If so, I can find someone else.
Like a proper hitman.
No, there's no problem. Yeah, screw Amaterasu, am I right?
Wonderful. Contact me once you find that woman.
Understood.
Contact you how?
Just for my reference, what do you do with the gal once I find her?
Let's classify.
You'd be better off not getting too nosy.
Uh-oh.
$1 million covers 6 months worth of rent. Luck is back on my side. I better start on the job right away.
He needs to be careful. He's not even a homunculus yet. I guess we never knew technically the real Chief. I mean, for all intents and purposes, we knew the real Chief. He had the same memories and whatnot, but like, not the same body. Same DNA, I suppose, but like, still technically two different entities. Fascinating. We actually get to play as the real Chief right now. We've played as both Chiefs in this episode. Oh, hello.
That's the woman.
Yep. Go ahead, raise her up. He was about to make $1 million call, and then all of a sudden...
What nice weather we're having.
What?
It's raining?
It's gonna be raining a whole lot more in the future, ma'am.
Oh, I like the rain? Fine, here's the truth. I'm a detective. Someone hired me to search for you.
Ah, got it. I think I know why. I probably know your client, too.
Oh.
So, are you going to contact him? I'll go right now if you want.
Wait! Damn it. What am I doing? I should have just called the client right away. Who is my client? He didn't seem like the usual sort. I work as a detective because I want to protect the city. I can't work for him if he's a criminal or something. Even if he's my client.
Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Just like, wait, he's so just.
Are you laughing? Hey, I'm dead serious about my job.
Sorry, I was just contemplating how your head must be full of rust.
Oh my gosh.
I'll take that as a compliment.
It wasn't one. Well, I suppose an antique has its own charms.
Okay, so hold on, wait a minute, hold on. We're working, he's moving.
Antique?
Your client is from our lab's rival organization. He's probably a headhunter. It's not uncommon. I get offers like this all the time. Some try more forceful methods, such as hiring a detective.
Oh, because you're a researcher at Amaterasu.
Yep.
That's right. To be honest, it's not that great of a place. My boss is an ass, and my colleagues are all depressed.
Oh. And so they got to talking.
When their own research doesn't go well, they yell and throw mugs at me.
Oh no, you're working with Goodell, with the coffee being thrown over, with the Phoenix Wright going, this on my face. No.
Just the other day.
Oh, look at that, and then they got to talking.
Anyway, if my research is successful, it'll open a whole new field in regenerative medicine.
Yeah, I suppose that's wild, isn't it? If it's, if it's successful, some things may happen. Oh yeah, what if it's only like partially successful, man?
It's still ongoing, but so far, it can repair nerve cells by simply ingesting medication.
Okay, that's pretty dope.
Do you understand how incredible that is? Do you see?
She's very enthusiastic about her research, too.
Yeah, I don't know about all this. Are you really supposed to tell me what you're researching? Shouldn't that stuff be kept secret? I'd really love to avoid getting dragged into a weird mess.
Oh, no. Well, whatever. Just make sure you don't tell anyone else.
Ooh.
You should be good at that if you're a detective, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
Well, then, will you also keep quiet about where I am?
Yes, of course. Wait, hold on. You're asking me to lie to my client?
Yes.
That's entirely different.
How so? You could just say you never found me.
This is my job. It'd be one thing if he was a criminal or something, but a headhunter... There's no reason for me to keep quiet. My livelihood is on the line. $1 million is on the line.
What if she says, I'll pay you $1 million?
And I say I don't like it. Can't you respect my wishes?
Oh.
I live in this town. You said you wanted to protect us, so why don't you start with protecting me?
Oh man, oh look at her.
Well, hold on.
I work for Amaterasu because I'm from this town. I wanted to stay here, so I chose to work for them. I don't want to go anywhere else.
Oh.
If you're from around here, then you should feel the same way.
You were born here as well?
Will you really sell me out for some cash? Or will you protect your fellow citizen, born in the same town? Which part is your real work, Mr. Detective?
Ooh. She's asking some interesting questions here.
I knew I shouldn't have spoken with her. After hearing all that, is there any possible way I could sell her out?
Of course I can!
Is that something a detective would do?
No, you sounded a lot like Yuma with his inner monologues.
But you said you're not happy at your current workplace, yeah? In that case, I think you should really consider his offer.
No matter what comes my way, I have no plans to change my mind. I love this town.
So does Yakou.
Yeah. I also love this place. It's why I work as a detective.
You said that already.
Damn it!
Oh no.
You're...
I found you.
Watch out! Get out of here now!
Oh my gosh. He was out here trying to... Yeah, I was gonna say, he was trying to murder. Yep.
I won't let you have your way in this town. I'm the only detective Kanai Ward's got. You got that?
Oh my gosh. Hold on. Look at this man. All right. Ayo, peacekeepers get him. They better not give me any QuickTime events, because I'm not ready for that. Nah. I've kind of just been vibing this episode, y'all. They better not give me no QuickTime events, or else Yakou's gonna die, and he's not a homunculus yet, so he's gonna be for real.
Guess this is the last chance I'll have to enjoy the scenery.
So, are you okay? Yeah, it looks like you lost. But maybe you didn't lose the most.
Ow.
I heard your detective agency was here.
Oh.
Are you okay? You're hurt.
Nah, I'll be fine.
Do I look okay to you? I'm hurting all over thanks to you. I lost my pay, and now I'm being forced to cover the damages to that cafe. All my friends are gone. I have nothing left.
Oh, man.
Well, I'm sorry.
Why are you here? The client's long gone. I have no business with you.
Why do you insist on being a detective? Even if you're doing it for the city's sake, aren't you getting tired of it?
When I was a kid, I'd gather with all the neighborhood kids, play detective. I loved it.
Oh my gosh, Yakou.
I made matching badges for my friends and we went around patrolling. I was so proud to wear it on my chest.
Looks like you still haven't grown up.
I let it get to my head. I said our group of detectives would protect this town. It's been decades. But I still can't bring myself to lie to my childhood friends.
I really am glad we get to see this.
Kanai Ward is going through some major changes. All the more reason why we need detectives here. So, I've decided to continue being the only one.
You haven't grown up at all.
You were one of the...
That's...
You were... Oh! Oh!
Thanks for protecting me earlier. You know, more people may be coming after me.
I didn't, for some reason I didn't expect that twist. Ow!
So I'd like to make you an offer, Mr. Detective. How would you like to work as my bodyguard?
Oh? Yeah. Oh man, the badge at the end. Oh, my whole heart, man. That one really got me too. I got like a little tear on the side of my eye. Oh, we're back here. Look at how fate brought you two together the first time and brought you back together here.
I knew this day would come. Thank goodness for my research.
The badge.
This medicine can regenerate nerve cells. It's still in development, but I suppose I can leave a sample behind.
Wait.
It might be completed if someone takes over my research. It may even regenerate zombified brain cells.
Oh, man. Oh.
Look at you. Protecting me. Thanks, my sweet detective.
Oh, yo, this one's really hitting me hard
done
for
well.
real.
If the medication doesn't help, maybe you'd feel better if you saw me again? Hmm?
Oh, man. Me too, Yakou. Me too, for real, my guy. My mans. Oh, Yakou. And that's gotta be it. I love that. I also love that they like provided, hey, in the badge too. Yeah, I like both. They got both of my eyes for real. The badge at the end with the potential medicine, maybe even restored the zombified brain cells. Man. Okay, well, I didn't expect this to be a heavy episode, but we had ourselves a heavy episode, didn't we? Man, we did all. That's all your DLC, y'all. That's all. We did it all. These two were special. I think these two were very special cases. These three were fun, and these two were special. Man, the near-death detective was not as, you know, I expected it to be a little bit down, but that one was like a heavy chapter. And the way that it went, it fed so much into chapter 4 and Vivia's relationship with Yakou, how he felt about him, how he felt about his peace and quiet and everything that the chief had done for him. And I was just thinking like, oh man, the chief provided him a home, really provided him with everything that he needed, and just he loved and respected the chief. But this elaborates so much more on that, and that makes chapter 4 hurt so much more. And this one was just, I'm glad we got to see this one. And if there's ever any sort of like sequel, there's a potential we could see Yakou now. And who knows, with that medicine, if anyone continues that research, there's a chance that they may be able to really kind of fix the fatal flaw of these homunculi. Oh, I think that's really neat. I almost feel like, I was gonna say I feel like this one chapter DLC should be free DLC, however, that last image for Vivia comes from here, which I think once again was their strongest moment together. I'm choked up, for real. Next time, we will be back one more time, and we're gonna do all of our gumshoe gabs. So we'll actually see some more Yuma, and we'll see all of your favorite Master Detectives with Yakou, and it'll be a much brighter episode. And it'll probably be our swan song for Raincoat. So until then, I'm gonna go blow my nose and wipe my eyes. Toodaloo, Flight Crew. Thank you so much for watching.